It was a week of whirlwind headlines, old enemies, surprise alliances, and the unmistakable swagger of a man who loves to say, "You're fired." Donald Trump, now president once again, did not just stir the pot. He threw the whole kitchen into the fire. From missile deals to mass firings, Nobel buzz to economic earthquakes. The Trump machine is roaring at full throttle, and the world is watching. It began with a call that echoed around the globe. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, caught in the teeth of a grinding war, received the kind of news that once seemed impossible. Trump had ordered the Pentagon to ship over the Patriot missiles, the very ones he previously blocked. For months, critics feared Trump would hand Ukraine over to Russia with a smile and a handshake. Instead, he dialed up the pressure on Putin, calling him a nice guy but full of meaningless bluster. It was vintage Trump. Backhanded compliments, veiled threats, and moves nobody saw coming. But Trump was not done making waves. Just days later, a trade bombshell dropped. New tariffs, massive ones, would hit 14 countries starting August 1st. A 35% levy on Bangladeshi textiles sent Indian textile stocks soaring. As buyers sought alternatives, Japan, Korea, and even friendly Southeast Asian nations were not spared. And for pharmaceutical imports, tariffs would climb to a scorching 50%. Analysts scrambled. Diplomats panicked, but Trump simply tweeted, "Fair trade." Finally. Meanwhile, inside America's bureaucratic maze, the Supreme Court handed Trump another win. With a single ruling, a nationwide freeze on his federal layoffs was lifted. The plan: mass terminations in departments like agriculture, Veterans Affairs, and state. The lone dissent came from Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. The message was clear. Trump's administration was ready to shrink the government like never before. For some, it was a fiscal revolution. For others, it was chaos knocking. Then came the Middle East moment. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stood on USA soil and did something unthinkable. He nominated Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. The two had just wrapped up a fiery summit on Gaza, proposing a 60-day ceasefire and reopening diplomacy with Iran via Qatar. Outside the White House, protesters chanted and waved signs. Inside, handshakes and smiles painted a different picture. Love him or loathe him. Trump was back on center stage, this time as the self-proclaimed peace broker, but not all headlines favored him. Milwaukee, a city in need of revitalization, learned its $36 million street project had been scrapped. Trump's budget had no room for it. Local leaders were outraged, calling it a blow to safety and economic growth. For Trump, it was business as usual, cutting costs and tightening spending. This was not just a week in politics, it was a spectacle, a drama, a chess match played in real time. In 7 days, Trump managed to challenge rivals, redraw alliances, and take the spotlight like only he can. Whether it is the campaign trail, the courtroom, or the Nobel stage, Trump isn't just playing the game, he's rewriting the rules.